Hello everyone, it's Kay and welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing the first part of my 3-part writing story series. Please hit the subscribe button to see more content. Just a warning before the video begins, this is all my opinions about my writing. It is not meant to offend anyone in any way. So we are starting off with my first time trotting on the lunge line. This was in February 2018, at the beginning of my early lessons. This was in the indoor arena of my barn. Once the weather became nicer, we started to go outside for lessons. These are a few lessons of me trotting off of the lunge. As you can see, at the time my posture was very bad and I had a habit of resting my hands on Talik, the horse I'm riding's, neck. He was my favorite horse and I love him so much and I still ride him to this day. He always had a tendency to stop if he had the slightest opportunity to, so that made it hard sometimes to get my trotting down. But this was also because of my resting my hands on his neck. I would pull back on his mouth and he would get mixed signals. Here is my first time doing trot pulls, and as you can see, I was very unbalanced, still learning how to sit properly in the saddle. Over this summer, I had had a fall off of a horse named Oakley that really hurt my confidence. I was scared to do almost everything, and it took me a while to get the confidence back that I needed to progress.
Find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish and one, yeah, yeah. Isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah.
This here is a video of one of my first times jumping. Sadly, I do not have a clip of my first ever time, but this was the first one that I had. Sorry about how dirty Talik is. I have no idea who let me go into the arena with a horse that dirty. This here was my first time attempting to canter. Sorry about that sitting trot, I don't know what that was. But I had a really hard time cantering because I would get nervous and pull back. And then I developed a bad habit of bringing my hands up and down instead of forward and back. That was hard to fix, but now I have fixed. This was also my first time doing semi-forward at a trot for a lap. Then I had a lesson on a horse named De Niro. He was way different from Talik. He had a very small trot, and I was used to Talik's big, bouncy one. It was a big adjustment for me, and I had a hard time, but this lesson went pretty well, even though I didn't ride him for a while after this. This really brought up my confidence, thinking that I could ride other horses. After months of not getting great canters, this was one of my first real few steps of canter that I got. Don't mind my horrible position, but I was super proud of this at the time. Here was me jumping a line. Talik had a habit of stopping after the first jump and then not going to the second, but this time I was super proud because I got him over. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and part 2 will be coming next week.